If you're moving to San Antonio and you know absolutely nobody here, you have zero friends, zero family, and you have small children, well, don't worry, because I know of a couple of communities. We're standing in one right now that I'm going to show you that'll fit your needs and it'll give you all the three things people always ask for. They ask for a safe community, good schools, and no HOA. Oh, well, this one has an HOA, but I'm going to show you why this HOA works. So stick around for the video. We're actually going to talk to the manager of the HOA, which is here on site. You're going to be blown away with all the things that they offer. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you who should not buy here and why, because there are some people that have no business buying in these big neighborhoods. So stick around for the video. Let's show you around. All right, so we're standing here in the main amenity center that has like a clubhouse. You have this big, gigantic pool. And one of the things that this builder does is they go all out. Like, check this out. My clients, I brought some clients here yesterday, and as soon as we drove up, the little daughter was like, oh my God, is this SeaWorld? I mean, this is bananas right here. It's got a slide, right? So during the weekend, that slide is open all the time. And I think it's limited during the week as to when. I wish it was open now so I could jump on it myself. But I mean, this is just something that the kids are gonna flock here. So if you have children that don't have friends, or maybe you're new to San Antonio, this is gonna be a great neighborhood for that reason, is because the children are just gonna go up there, they're gonna slide around, they're gonna meet each other, they're gonna talk. Like, that's what children do, right? And let's say, for instance, maybe that's probably for a not toddler, for, you know, maybe a 10-year-old on up. But if you have smaller children, I love that they have this little kind of, it's not a splash pad, but it's 4 inches deep. So you can come in here with your small child and they could sit there and you can, you know, put your feet in the water and kind of just hang out. So there's something for every age of children here. You have the water slide, you have the shallow end here, and that area over there kind of looks like it's a little bit deeper, but not too deep. So you can just kind of hang out there. Maybe you meet some friends here. You meet some people that you just want to hang out, maybe a fellow mom or a fellow dad, and you just kind of chill out while your kids are running around. Well, not running around. You're not supposed to run around pools, but they're on the slide, or they're over here doing this. Or maybe you wanted to get some exercise in, right? So you have this big lap pool that you can swim back and forth. So you have plenty of space. And let's face it, if you're moving to San Antonio and you don't know, this place is hot. So you're gonna want a retreat like this to be able to come out and cool off, right? But if you just want to sit out and sunbathe, look, we have some benches over here. They're not benches, what are they called? Lounging chairs. They have them all along the perimeter here where you can sit, you can sunbathe, get your tan on. Some of these are underneath these covered patios because, trust me, you're gonna get really hot. It gets super hot in here in San Antonio. And if maybe the pool's not your thing, like you don't want to be swimming, or maybe your kid gets tired of swimming and they want to go play on the playground, this amenity center, which, by the way, I didn't mention, there's 2 of them here. This is just one, and we're going to go by the next one and show you what that has to offer in a minute. But you have a play area right there. And if you live within walking distance, this is perfect. Like, there's no reason for you to get a pass to SeaWorld or to Six Flags. Like, you can just come in here. This is the community, and this builder does it for almost every community, right? There's about 400, and I think it was 470 something homes that they're going to build in this community. So it is a really large community, and that's only the first phase. There's going to be another phase where they add some more properties, some more homes. So if you're moving to San Antonio in the next couple of years and this is something that you like, do me a favor, get a hold of me. Here's a QR code. Let's set up a call. Let's talk about what your needs are and what your wants are, so we can set you up in this type of community, if that's what you want, right? Okay, so like I mentioned, we are going to go talk to the manager, because as I was talking to her earlier today, she was just telling me about all the things that they have planned for you as a client or as a homeowner in the association, and we'll go over that. But let's go ahead inside real quick so I can show you a little bit more about what's in this amenity center. Of course, when you go swimming, you're gonna have this little shower right there, so you can shower off and get all that chlorine off your body. Let me get my key fob here. You have bathrooms over here. You have these nice little spots. Look, you can actually sit here let's say you don't want to get in the pool area, you just want to sit here, have a nice beverage, and just look out there and people watch. You can do that. It's kind of creepy, but you could do that. Hopefully your children are out there, or maybe some family members, but you can sit here and relax underneath the covered patio. And then over here, you have your bathroom. So your bathrooms are right in there. But let's say that you have an event that you want to host, maybe a birthday party, because a lot of people like to host birthday parties in the pool area. Although you can't reserve the pool area, there is a space that you can reserve to actually have the party at. So let's go check that out. All right, so you have this space in here. Say you're hosting a birthday party or some kind of event, and you want to be indoors, not outdoors. So you can come in here. You have this kitchen area where you can prepare food, you can get things done, and then you have this nice big space over here where your guests can sit. Again, what comes to mind for me is birthday party, right? Like, you don't have to go to a venue. You don't have to, give your guests an address somewhere out in the public area. Like, you can come in here in your own neighborhood and host these events and have a good time. There's some fees, and we'll talk to the manager here in a little bit, because I don't remember the fees, but it's nominal. It's a really good place to just host an event. And then come over here. If you like to exercise, let me show you something. So you have your very own gym. This is a 24-hour gym. So just like I have this little fob right here, when you become a homeowner and you register, they're going to give you one of these fobs so you can come in here. If you're a shift worker, if you work during the night or you work during the day, maybe you don't even work, or you work from home and you need to relieve some stress, come in here. You come into the gym, you have some dumbbells so you could do free weights, kettlebells. You have your cardio equipment right over there on the backside, and you have some more equipment right here that you can work out in. So again, this is only one of 2 amenity centers. So there's another amenity center that is currently being built that should be done in the next couple of months, and then you could be able to go and work out there as well. So let's go ahead and head outside real quick. And excuse us. No, you're good. You see, I'm a resident enjoying the space. So all right, let's go ahead and head on out. Let's see if we can talk to what was her name? Davidson. Okay, it doesn't matter what her name is. We'll go talk to her. But anyway, so you have a bathroom right there. You have, like, this is cool. And speaking of cool, like temperature cool, I feel it's nice and cool. So when you work out, you don't want to be sweating too much and all that stuff, but you actually have a really nice space. So, hey, throw the gym membership away, throw the pool passes away, because this amenity center is going to provide you with all the entertainment you need. But now let's head on over to speak to the manager so she could tell you a little bit more about what this HOA does for you. Hey, so we're sitting here with Mariah. She's the manager for the HOA here at
Riverstone at West Point.
Riverstone at West Point, right? Yes. Like I told you, like a lot of people call me and they say, hey, we don't want an HOA, but I'm like, this is just a no-brainer, right? So Mariah, yes. Tell me, I've heard a lot about what you guys do. Why would anybody want to live within an HOA?
So I work for CCMC, the management company here. We do HOA differently. We specifically cater to residents. We're on-site management. So, residents can come and see us in the office daily. You don't have to, make some wild goose chase to go get your key fob. You can come get it right here. We are human, we're here, we can talk you through things. It's great to just make those relationships with residents, and we like to do the resident experience-based HOA. So it's not just put your trash cans in and do this. It's, make connections with people, and we're here to build community, and we have an on-site lifestyle director as well that provides.
So before you go into that,
yes,
I do want to point out that is a big one, the being on site, right? Mm-hmm. Because I think, so I sell homes obviously, and whenever we get HOA documents from an HOA, it's like pulling teeth, right? You're here, you're within the community, you're seeing these people, your residents every day. So you have to make that connection, right? Because if not, they're going to see you.
Right.
And be like, oh, there she is, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, So you have a lifestyle
director. Yes.
And what do they do?
So before I go into that,
Okay.
all of our documents are online, public
good.
information on the website. They're searchable. So any resident that moves in here, they can always search it. If you have questions about anything, we're here to answer them.
Perfect.
But our lifestyle director, she really just builds community. She does all of our communications, social media, as well as community events. There's a variety of events for kids, families.
So Easter's coming up. What are y'all doing for Easter?
We had our Easter event.
Oh, you already
actually.
had it. Oh,
yeah,
man, I missed
it's
it.
a big. We do like a big spring market event.
Okay.
With the Easter bunny, and we have like bunny bags for the kiddos to make, and we had like face painters, vendors, all kinds of fun stuff going on. We do have a movie night coming up. We do movies at the pool. So, you can chill in the water, watch the movie. It's always like a community vote on the movie.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun.
We just had one in my community, but it's in a community park.
Okay.
And there's no pool, so I wish I had a pool. I could jump in there and watch. So where in this area do they?
The screen is back here, so everybody can be in the pool and watch. Nice. And we do we provide like popcorn and candy and pickles for everybody that comes. Cool. So we always have a food truck that night as well for purchase. Nice. Yeah.
Cool. So community events on site, friendly. Obviously, like I came in here to talk to her, and she was like super friendly. Most HOAs are not friendly, so I get it, but this is different, right? So what else do you guys do? Like, tell me a little bit about the pool, because you told me earlier, but I didn't come into memory.
The pool right now, we're open for the season. It's open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. We do close 1 day a week for cleaning, but otherwise the slides are open when we have lifeguards. Currently on the weekends, they're open 1 to 8. And then during the summer, when our lifeguards are here full time, they'll be 1 to 8 daily. We do have a new amenity opening.
I was about to ask you.
Yes, I don't have a date for that, but it's going to be in the next few months sometime. It's going to be a big, beautiful new community or amenity. So we're super excited about that. It's going to have a lazy river, another pool, slides, basketball court, pickleball courts, all kinds of fun stuff, like a big pavilion. So you'll have to come back and see it then.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. We're going to go look at it and do some video of it.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's exciting. So whatever you want to do, like, again, community, it's all about building community. It's all about having, like, if you live in this area, other than having to go grocery shopping, you probably don't have to leave anywhere, right? Like you can just, and speaking of grocery shopping, so right now it is kind of a chore to get into this neighborhood, but they have some construction that's going to be happening that's going to connect to the major park. It's right by Alamo Ranch, so
Alamo Ranch Parkway will connect.
Alamo Ranch Parkway is going to connect. So we're right by SeaWorld, San Antonio. We're right in Alamo Ranch area, right off the Alamo Ranch area. So there's a lot of things to do here. The VA hospital, some of you always ask me about the VA hospital, is up 151. And then that's a direct straight hit towards downtown. Like you're maybe 25 minutes from downtown? Yeah. About 25 minutes from downtown, if you like to doing the downtown thing like I do. But yeah, this is just a really great neighborhood. Actually, my sons live here. You didn't know that.
I didn't.
So my sons do live here. So if I approve of my sons living here, it's probably a good neighborhood because, your mom probably, right?
Yes.
No?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't let your kids like move somewhere?
No,
that's no good. So
not. Yeah.
It's it really is. Yeah. So what else? Anything else that you would like to kind of like just impart on people?
I mean, I think that the stigma behind HOAs, it's just negative in general, but we really try to change that. There are rules for the neighborhood, but it really is to keep up your property values. It's keeping up the aesthetics of the neighborhood, and it's protecting your investment. Like your home is your biggest investment, right? So that's a big part of it, but we are here to work with you. We're not just like sending out violation letters and, if things happen, it's a conversation, right? It's not just like, if you want to build something in your backyard, we're like, okay, let's see how we can get there. If you want to put a shed in, let's see how we can get there and still be in compliance. But
those are the biggest things that people ask. They're like, hey, can I build this? Can I build that? And I'm like, well, you got to ask your HOA.
Yeah.
So
and there are restrictions behind it, but we're here to work with you and get you what you want. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, man, I'm super excited I didn't mean to call you man. I'm super excited about the amenity center. Again, my sons do live here, so I will be visiting.
Yeah.
You do have a limit of family,
Yes,
what'd you say?
there is 5 guests per household limits for visiting the pool and the amenities.
So I showed them the event area.
Hmm.
Maybe you could expand a little bit on that.
The community room
The community
rentals.
room, yeah.
Yeah, we do have a community room here. It does hold about 40 to 45 people. We rent it out in 6-hour windows on Saturdays and Sundays. It's 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. It is $150.
Oh, wow.
You do have to be a resident to rent, but we have a lot of birthday parties, baby showers, all kinds of celebrations going on. So
Baby showers,
Yeah.
baby showers. My son is having a child
Okay.
in June.
Oh,
And we
there
were
you
like,
go.
well, we don't even know where to do it.
There you
So,
go. You need to look at the availability calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. So, again, the new HOA, right? The new kind of HOA, not your grandmother's HOA or maybe your mother's HOA or father. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what you guys are doing here. Do you have a forecast as how long this community is going to be building out?
It's going to be a pretty large community, and honestly, probably another 7 to 8 years. So we'll still be getting.
There's still time for them to buy a home.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Still time. So if
Still
you're
time.
moving here, whether it's 3 months from now or 3 years, give me a call. Let me know so we can get you connected. But all right, Mariah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you,
appreciate your
Jesse.
time
Yeah.
and appreciate you allowing us to come out here and take a look at this.
sure.
And if you need any more information, give me a call. You have my number. You already know how to get a hold of me. But all right, well, appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, so hopefully that information that Mariah provided was good information. Now you know that this community is not just about where you live. And that's one of the things I want to talk to you about. Here's the home behind me. And I know that there's a lot of people on YouTube that just go and show you homes, but it's not about the home more than it is about your lifestyle and fitting your family in the right place. I'll tell you a quick story. I have a client that's currently selling a home that is in the wrong neighborhood. He's a single person, likes to go out and do all these things. And the agent that he used just put him in a neighborhood full of families, and it just didn't work for him. So he sold his house, or he's selling his house, and he moved to Mexico City. That's how distraught he was. But anyway, this is a home right here. So I got to show you the homes because obviously the HOA could be the bee's knees, but unless you like the home, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and take a look at this home. And when we get there, on the upstairs in the primary bedroom, I'm going to surprise you with a really nice surprise. So come on, let's go check it out. So as you can tell, they do the landscaping already for you. So this builder actually has an irrigation system. They put in these trees, they put in the sod, and they really do a really nice job of dressing it up. It does have some brick and stonework. This is typical Texas. You have your bricks and you have your contrasting colors in stone and brick. But yeah, it's a really nice house. What I like about this house, first off, is so when you come in, this is an empty house, so it's not a model home. I'm not showing you anything because I'm trying to sell you something. I'm just showing you the actual logistics and the what makes sense, right? So you walk in, so you have this nice big open space. It doesn't feel closed in. But on the bottom floor, you have your primary living space. So you have your kitchen, your living area, and your dining room. But they have a nice little surprise over here, which is an ensuite. You have a bathroom and a shower tub combo right there. And then you have a bedroom down here. So the bedroom, it's a decent sized room. And what my clients were saying were, hey, this is great because they have small children. The primary bedroom is upstairs. So they want to have a guest bedroom downstairs. So when people come over, like their parents come over to visit, they could stay down here. They're not within the family area. So they keep that family area private, but their guests could stay down here. Maybe you're coming in from out of town. Maybe you have somebody that's going to visit you from whatever state or whatever country you're currently living in. This would be perfect for them to actually just stay here. They have their own bathroom right here. And then it doesn't interfere with the private space, which is up there where the rest of your family is. But let's go check out the living area and the dining room and the kitchen. So if you come in here, check this out. This is huge. This is a really big space, and it looks big. One, because there's nothing in it, but even when you start filling it up with furniture, you just have a real big space here. You have this nice kitchen, which is, a very neutral color. It's white. You have this quartz countertop. nice sized pantry, and then you have a dining area over here where you can actually put a dining room table. So just like all the other homes I've shown you before, you're within earshot and within line of sight of everybody else that's down here. So imagine having your Christmas dinner here, or maybe we're close to Easter, you have your Easter egg hunt in the backyard and the kids are running around, you're in here enjoying yourselves, having a glass of wine, watching the football game, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and go upstairs real quick because I want to show you that surprise that I mentioned. Got a closet that utilizes a space underneath here. So most two-story homes that you purchase, you're always going to have a loft type of area. So like I mentioned, all the bedrooms are up here except for the guest bedroom, which is downstairs. You have your primary bedroom, it's over there, your primary bedroom. You have your laundry room, so you don't have to haul laundry up and down the stairs. Let me get the lights. That's not it. Anyway, I remember some of these lights weren't working yesterday. But you have your laundry space over there, so your washer and dryer. You can wash clothes, and all your kids are up here, you're up here. So the secondary bedrooms are decent size. So, you know, pretty big size for a secondary bedroom. There's another one just like it, but this is not what I was trying to show you. The house is the house, right? I want to show you this nice little surprise. So let's go over here. So here's a primary bedroom, right? So it's pretty large. I mean, you could fit a king size bed and still have room to, you know, do whatever you want to do. But check out this closet for you people that like closets. What is up with the lights? The lights aren't working. Okay, check out this closet. Look, this could be another bedroom. Like, look at all this space. And what I love about it is it has a window so you can let that natural sunlight in here. But if this was my closet, I mean, you could put a bench here to sit down. You could put some, you know, some cabinets in the middle, like an island where you could put your shoes, you could put purses, you could put all kinds of stuff. And if you watch my videos, I always tell you, like, do a second row so you can maximize the amount of space and the amount of hanging power that you have. So this house right here, I think is going for $375, somewhere around there. Very economical, tons of space. The amenity center just blows it out of the water. The people that service you, the HOA, like, this is a good deal. So in the beginning of the video, I mentioned that there's somebody that should not buy in this community or communities like it. And let me explain why. So if you're moving to San Antonio and you're only going to be here for about 3 or 4 years, then buying in a master plan community may not be the right thing for you to do, because as Mariah said during our interview, that this community is building out for another 8, 9, or 10 years. So if you're trying to move out while they're still building homes, competing with the builders not going to fare well for you. So if you're moving to San Antonio, I urge you to give me a call, hit this QR code right here so we can actually get on a call and talk about what your family needs are and find you the right community. The homes, I could find you a home anywhere in San Antonio. Putting you in the right place to set you up for success is the most important thing. Now, if this kind of master plan community isn't the thing for you, maybe you want some urban living, take a look at this video right here to show you what downtown living looks like.